Well, it's Friday, and we Catholics look to what is our Friday going to look like in light of, Fridays are supposed to be a day of penance, a penitential spirit, and the Church is very clear, even in its own canon law, canons 1250 to 1253, that speak to how Fridays outside of Lent, unless it's a solemnity, are to be days where we observe a penitential spirit. And they speak specifically of abstaining from meat on Fridays. Now, U.S. bishops have made it an exception with the permission of Rome that we can substitute acts of charity or service or something else that's a penance to us instead of abstaining from meat on Friday. But it needs to be something of a penitential spirit. And this is so important because it is what separates us from all the other religions of the world, is that our suffering has immense power. When we suffer, no matter what it may be, actively or passively, we, if we're being persecuted, that's a active suffering. Passively, it could be things that are out of our control as well. So, whenever we experience these, we go to what took place on Good Friday, and our Friday becomes entering into that mystery. It was Christ who died on the cross. That's where He conquered sin and death and saved our souls. And so when we suffer, we unite our suffering to Christ on the cross, and that at that moment it becomes salvific. It has the power to be used to save other souls. This is why the angel at Portugal told the children in 1916, he said, you children who are, at that time 9, 8, and 6, he says, Jesus wants you to offer up everything you possibly can for the salvation of souls. So many souls are being lost. Will you offer up whatever sacrifices and sufferings you can for them? And then he even gave them a beautiful prayer of reparation. But that word reparation, when we suffer, we can repair, we can make up for the evil that is in this world. And so I want to encourage you on these Fridays to adopt a joyful spirit, in that we are being invited in through our penitential spirit, through our penitential actions, to be engaged in a very special way in the salvation of the world, in the transformation of our own souls, the transformation of our families. So let's offer up whatever we can, but unite it to the cross of Christ, where the true power is. So Fridays for us Catholics is a great day, a day of penance and a day of immense power.